guys, so this is actually kind of cool. I was pulling out of the gas station to throw the drone in the air, and then look who is behind us now. So we got Caroline, we got James, we got the whole crew behind us in the denim machine. So cool. Alright guys, it is day 5 of Hot Rod Power Tour. Right now we're in Springfield, Missouri, and we're actually going to be heading all the way to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yesterday we've had all kinds of fun with Brownie. What we figured out is when the truck starts to get really hot is when we start to have to take a break. So the plan today is we're going to be trying to make it majority of the way to Tulsa. We're going to stop, visit a lot of different little things along the route, and then if the truck starts to give us trouble, then we're going to stick straight to 66. But we want to try to make it to the event so we could actually walk around and show you guys Hot Rod Power Tour, interview some people, have fun, check out the vendor midway. We made it there the first day, the second day, and haven't been there since. The main goal today is to make it to Power Tour. I want to enjoy the venue. It's the last day. We want to get our long hauler plaque. We want to enjoy everything, see everybody, walk around. So right now we're going to get in the trucks and we're going to start to go. Today's day 5. It's crazy to think that we're already at the end of this event. It was just yesterday, it was Sunday, and we were getting started for this, and it's wild how quick things go by. You make a plan, things don't go exactly according to plan, you make a new plan, everything kind of works out exactly how you want it to work out, and that I think is the whole point of this type of journey. One of my favorite parts is not having an exact plan, so that way every day we make stuff happen, we have fun. And to me, that's kind of the beauty when you drive a classic vehicle, is you have to have the mindset that you can take the time, and if you can't rush to get there, because the more you rush, the slower you go, is what we've basically figured out. So based on the drive that we've so far had, guys, we've learned that wiping the windows with Rain-X in the morning tends to be a very smart idea. You might think, oh, these videos look really well done, they're probably scripted. None of it's scripted. We have an idea of what we want to do, like, oh, we're driving from Springfield, we're heading to Tulsa. Solomon! Hey! Everything between Springfield and Tulsa is kind of unknown, and it's been that way every day. You know, we had no idea what was going to be happening when we're going from Joliet all the way to Tulsa. That's the journey. So we are cruising Route 66. We're in hot rod traffic. It's the best traffic to be in. We got a beautiful teal Chevy, looks like a 56 big window, or I don't know Chevy trucks, but it's a big window Chevy. It's awesome. It looks like we got a Mobile gas station we're about to get to or pass by. We're probably gonna cruise through it. It looks like it's a old service station of some sorts. Get out of the way!
What's up, buddy?
So we just got over here to the halfway point of Route 66. It's 1,139 miles to Chicago, 1,139 miles to Santa Monica, California. We got to go to Tulsa right now, so let's keep going. That's what I just did.
Really?
Yeah. What's up, boys? So obviously when we're at the gas station and I see a beautiful Ford, we're gonna come to look at it. This walk around is brought to you by Beltec. So what year is this Lightning?
It's a 1993 Lightning.
I'm a 1993 model myself.
Oh my goodness. So we drug this out of a field about 4 years ago and got it running. We just got it painted last year. We've been bringing it to Power Tour. It had 156,000 miles on it when I got it. And it's got about 164,000 now. So.
Dude, that is so awesome. How's the trip been for you?
Oh, it's been awesome. This thing, I tell you what, it's the most reliable vehicle I own. I love it.
Well, John, where can people go? Are you on Instagram or Facebook?
YouTube, come back here. I got a YouTube channel. It's called Road Rage Rescues. It's right here.
Well, you guys, check out Road Rage Rescues if you want to see more of this Lightning. Do you have any other rigs they're going to check out?
I got a 65 Mustang that's on there. I'm going to be doing a 61 Volkswagen. and some other stuff. I got a Bronco, 92 Bronco, and just a few. I got about 18 videos. I'm going to get back into it.
Very cool.
Back, so.
Thank you for showing this to us, and we'll see you on the road.
Okay, we'll see you. We'll catch up to you later, maybe.
Use the American flag and then stop shooting at it. Back on the road we go. We are now officially on the second half of the tour, the second half of Route 66. Halfway mark is past us. That's pretty cool. 1,139 miles to go until we make it to Santa Monica, California. I am excited for every single one of them. So let's turn up the retro sound and lock some more miles. Guys, so this is actually kind of cool. I was pulling out of the gas station to throw the drone in the air, and then look who is behind us now. So we got Caroline, we got James, we got the whole crew behind us in the denim machine. That is so cool. So now we're cruising. We're in Carthage, Missouri, and this is a beautiful little town. Oh wow, look at that thing. There's that car up on the stands with the people underneath it. So we just landed the drone, and I told you guys that I got you gifts, right? So I thought I had 2 fanny packs, but I don't. I got 1 fanny pack and I got 1 crossover. Nice. So you guys can fight over who gets what. Are cruising Route 66. We're in Joplin, Missouri. This is awesome. Right now, we're about to get to downtown, and I can't wait to see this place. You guys get to see it with us. We are here at the Beefaroo. This is an official Power Store pit stop in Joplin, Missouri, and I'm excited to check this out. This is the fun part of Power Tour, is when you actually make it to the places you're supposed to be going. Huh, weird concept. So we are here walking around in Joplin, Missouri at the official pit stop at the Beefaroo. I don't even know what to look at, but we're gonna look at all the cool stuff like this. SRT 10. Oh yeah. That is awesome. Right over here is a really beautiful looking den side Ranger XLT. It's an F100 5-lug, 4-wheel drive. Must have different badges on it. That is super cool. Hank Williams Jr. plate. Love to see it. I wanted to introduce you guys. Some of you might know him, some of you might not know him, but we got Dan Hart over here from Jacked Up Trucks.
How are you?
So you tagged in today, huh?
I did. Jack headed back. He had prior engagements, and so I took over.
You know, that actually is really cool, because now we get to see the 65 F600 Shelby, and we get to see the 66 F250.
Well, this is actually a 150.
Really?
But this Well, it is
technically.
Now. It technically is now because we put it on a 2014 F-150 chassis.
Wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. So for the people that don't understand what they're looking at, let's give them a full synopsis.
So we love the old bodies, but nobody really wants to drive them like they do. So what we do is we take a complete chassis and stick underneath them. So we keep the floorboards, we keep the firewall, radiator supports, everything. When we get done, you can take this pickup to Ford and you can still have it worked on from the factory because it's still a new pickup.
So if you guys remember my last power tour that I went on, which was 2023 or 24, 23 I think it was, Dan was nice enough to let me borrow a Squirrel. And I can tell you that that absolutely ruined my entire life because now the level of truck up here, but exactly what you said was the truth.
Oh yeah.
I went before and after straight to the Ford dealership. They're like, what is that? I'm like, 2014 Ford Raptor. They're like, and then the entire dealership comes out. They're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So this one isn't the Raptor though. What is this?
No, it's the regular F-150. And the reason I built it like this is because this is what we call the proof of concept. Everybody knows in the very beginning, Corbin Sweet and I built this. And then as time went on, I wrecked it in Kansas City once. So we fixed it then, and then the chassis actually, I put 148,000 miles on that chassis.
And what was that one?
That was a 2010 F-150. And so it got to the point where it was starting to use oil because of the horrible things I did to it. And so when you start to worry about them, that's not what we build. So we just, because we use the new floorboards and everything, we picked the body off, rolled that chassis out, rolled a 14 chassis under it. And now I've got just a little over about 43,000 miles on this chassis under this pickup. So I'm going to hit 180,000 before we get to the next stop. I got heated, cool leather seats. I got backup cameras. I got the third brake light for, to help for the safety issues.
What's your turnaround? How does that kind of stuff happen if someone's watching and is like, I need this in my life?
Fortunately for the people that you're talking about is we actually have sourced 14 of these cabs for customers. So we have 14 original 65, 66 crew cabs. So you call us up, you tell us what chassis you want, tell us you can pick your cab, and then we just put the money down and we start building by the hour. And I'm not going to lie to anybody. We start at 200,000. I mean, that's just the amount of labor that is involved in one of these is incredible.
You get what you pay for at the end of the day.
Well, you do.
Well, you want to log some more miles?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right.
So I just clicked my heels 3 times and boom, what do you know? We're here in Kansas, Galena, Kansas, Hot Rod Power Tour, day 5. We're at the Texaco station. I've been wanting to check this place out. It is on my list of have to come see, so we're here. Right now, I'm gonna start checking this place out. You guys are gonna see all the B-roll. Here we go. So guys, we just walked inside of this place. It's the Gearhead Curios. We're here in Galena, Kansas, and I figured we got to talk about this place. Everybody knows when they're driving 66 where to stop in. So what made you get this place? How did you fall into it?
I'm a road tripper, and I grew up on 66. I grew up road tripping. As an adult, I did the same thing. My 58 Ford out there, I was driving it in August 2018. I live 3 hours from here. I pulled in to get a picture of this dilapidated gas station, and in the window was a for sale by owner sign. October 2018, it was mine.
No kidding.
It did not look like this when I bought it. I bought imagination. The roof came off, I took it down to the walls and brought it back to life. Where my famous restroom is in the back was literally outside when I bought this place.
No way.
Yes.
So tell me, what are some of your favorite things inside of here that people might not point out as much?
Yeah. The restroom, you didn't think you're gonna set out to make a famous restroom, but my restroom's been in travel shows, newscasts, documentaries, YouTube and TikTok videos, and I've had 2 weddings in the restroom. So we get a lot of laughter comes out of the restroom, a lot of stories. Outside is my Giant, which is a tribute to the Texaco big friend. And he's Big A because I'm Aaron. And he's, ironically got my goatee, my sideburns, my green eyes. So Coincidence, I don't know. And right next to him is my tag flag, which is 169 all Kansas license plates that are illuminated by red, white, blue motorcycle helmets that make up the American flag.
Oh, man.
And then when you're looking license plates, if you look at my ceiling, I have over 900 license plates on the ceiling that have been gifted by travelers.
That's so cool.
This week hung Poland, Aruba, the Isle of Man. So it is an international display of license plates with stories and dedications.
You were telling me about your bathroom, and I haven't walked in there yet. You want to give me a tour?
Oh yeah,
we
can do
this.
this.
Is it strange to say, hey, can you show me into the
No,
bathroom?
I've taken a lot of people in. I'm the only guy that you're going to meet that takes pictures of other guys' wives in a public restroom and gets thanked. I don't get punched or arrested, I get thanked. So my dad made me this door. I fabricated a latch. When you shut the door, it locks because I wanted a key on a hubcap because that's a childhood memory. My key is a 1/2-inch nut driver on an AMC Ambassador hubcap. So behind this door has been 2 weddings and countless other videos and pictures. All right.
Oh, man.
Come on in. That is 1952 pink toilet, pink and white
way.
checkerboard floor. I heated and bent wrenches for hooks for your jackets, your bags, whatever. Recycled pallet wood, diamond plate aluminum. A C-clamp and wrenches holds my toilet paper. The divider is 1930 Model A Ford hood sides. The urinal is a powder-coated funnel. Those things right there where they line you up and then the gas pedal is the flush. And I have merchandise of my restroom.
It does line you up,
Yep.
doesn't it?
I have keychains, hat pins, postcards, magnets, stickers, koozies, and a t-shirt. The t-shirt says I hit the funnel. Or my friend Rita goes, what if I hit the funnel? So in honor of Rita, I do let the ladies stand and hit the funnel. These are individual disposable Shewies, so they have all the joy and excitement of hitting the funnel. And then if the ladies hit the funnel, they get to honk the horn. They receive a round of applause. They get the picture holding the hubcap, and on my Facebook it says I hit the funnel at Gearhead Curios.
Dude,
My sink is an oil drain basin with a brass gas pump nozzle. Heated a bit more wrenches to hold it all. Foaming hand soap in an oil can. My 58 Ford out there today, that's the old radiator out of it. 59 Ford valve cover. 62 Oldsmobile Starfire air cleaner cover. The swag lights along the side are 1930s headlights, and that's the old continuous roll towel dispenser.
All right, guys, so we could talk all day, but we actually have to hit the road, and I need to use the bathroom, so do you mind?
Yeah, I don't need to be here for that.
Yeah, hit the road. Josh, you, out. Bye. I just saw signs from Miami, and I've been getting really tired. I kind of miss my kids, so I'm gonna pop in real quick, visit them, say what's up, and then keep on going.
Use the left lane to turn onto East Steve Owens Boulevard towards Miami.
Wait, no, we're in Miami, Oklahoma. Dang it. All right, well, let's check out Route 66 again.
Proceed to the route.
One of the stops on the route, it says, is Whalen's Cuckoo Burger here in Miami, Oklahoma. So we're gonna go check that place out. It's right here on Route 66. So cool, driving through the downtown area of Miami, Oklahoma. I'm a sucker for like vintage architecture. I feel like America really nailed it back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s on building stuff. Like, they just don't make that how they did. And every time I drive by, it's just the coolest stuff. So to me, this is what it's about. And we're about to get to Cuckoo. I'm stepping on the pedal and so what's crazy is we're 11 miles away from where we have to be, and we're gonna let it cool down and we're gonna make it there. The cool problem I have supposed to be going all the way to California.
Well, we're there too.
And we're only in Tulsa. We're a little bit past halfway there. And I need to figure out how I'm gonna make it all the way to California with this. So right now, we're gonna let this cool down, and then 17 more minutes, it says, 11 miles. While we are waiting to see if we'll make it to Power Tour, here's a bonus scene from yesterday's episode. So we were just cruising on 66, and we drove by the Rocker. So we had to stop in and just check this place out. So now that it's just me, we've been cruising for a little while. Time to relax. We gotta untuck the shirt, gotta walk around. We're gonna check out Fanning Outpost and General Store. This is the kind of stuff that they would do back in the 60s, just so that way they could get you, you know, in attraction. Modern day, I feel like these aren't the types of things that people would really gravitate to unless you're on a Route 66. But it's just funny what were like the clickbait to get you in this place. I mean, then you also have like just beautifulness. This is so cool. So let's go check out what this place is all about. Now we're inside. Love good air conditioning, and we're just checking everything that they have. A lot of this stuff is pretty cool to me. Like, I just enjoy checking out a good license plate. So now we got inside and we got to meet Ryan Thompson, and we're here at the Fanning Outpost, and it's in Fanning. I thought it was Cuba, but what I realized is Fanning, you said, is what, 500 feet?
It's literally from the porch, you can see both signs.
So tell me a little bit about this place.
It's been since like 1800 something. So originally they used it as a lumber yard to be outside of Cuba, and then they had, used to be a speed shop over here where the chair's at. The outpost has been several things. I mean, they moved it across. It was a post office for a while on the railroad track. It's been a community center, a VFW. Apparently it was a wild dance hall for a while. We found some bullets and all kinds of stuff in the attic. But then it had closed and got run down, and the owner before me, Danny, he put the chair up on April Fool's Day in 2008. And then he closed in 2015, and I bought it in 17. Really didn't know much about 66. I bought it to make popcorn and fudge.
There you go.
But, I mean, we keep these books now, and it's just crazy to see, like, all over the world. Like, I mean, we had a dad and a son and a friend that came from Romania and imported their own car, and they pulled in, and I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, what is that? Like, what is this?
No
and
way.
It was just crazy to...
And they ran the whole route.
Yep. And we get that all the time.
Really?
Like, there's people that will come and buy a car.
Yep.
And then drive and then sell it.
This is cool. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to show it to us, talk to us a little bit about this place.
Right.
And if you guys are driving on 66, make sure to come check this place out. We let it cool down for a few minutes, learned the trick yesterday. So, I don't know, 5 minutes, or less. And we're getting off the highway anyways in 1.9 miles. But right now, the biggest problem that I'm having is I don't know if I can make it to California or not, and I'm really kind of stressing that out of my head. I made a promise to myself, and I made a promise to a bunch of sponsors. We got Peak on board, AMSOIL, Autometal Direct, KC Highlights, Retro Sound, Vintage Air, Jacked Up Trucks, Mickey Thompson, Skyjacker. They're all counting on me making it all the way to California, because I told them I was going to make it all the way to California. In the comment section below, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? We officially made it into Tulsa. We are 3.7 miles away, so I don't really care what happens. We're making it at least to the end of Hot Rod Power Tour. We are actual long haulers, and it feels awesome. Yeah, all the stress I just said right before this clip about California. But to you guys, this is happening really fast. To me, it's happening really slow. So, roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, road trip. Rod Power Tour. And we made it. 2026 long haulers, we officially made it. Let's go get our stamps. Let's go get our plaques. And then let's go start having a little bit of fun, because I could use a little bit of fun.
How the hell are you? You made it?
Dude, I haven't been to Power Tour since I've seen you last.
Right?
Look, dude,
Oh, you haven't?
don't tell anybody. I had my friends punch these because I couldn't make it.
That's all right. It's all good.
Well, I'm here.
Did you got the final
I got
punch?
not yet.
You haven't?
I just pulled in.
Okay.
We literally just pulled in. I was like, I'm gonna see what's up to Jeff. We gotta go get it stamped.
See where it said the finish arch all the way down there?
All the way over there.
Yes, sir. Head all the way down that way. Punch this last thing. Get your. Let me see the plaque.
Dude, I can't
You
wait.
Get one of those.
Here you go. You finally made it. Yay!
Thank you. Hey, you checked me in.
I did?
That's funny. That is awesome.
And now you're finished.
I am so happy that we are here.
Yes. Where are you
This is so
from?
cool. Miami, Florida.
Oh, well, welcome to Oklahoma.
Is awesome. Wow.
Is that pretty cool?
I love it. We did it. We made it. We're at the finish line. So now I'm gonna go look at all these trucks and cars.
See you guys. Yeah, with the device up top. Hey, little buddy, did you get an official Hot Rod Power Tour road guide? You did it? All right.
All right, guys, so we've been walking around having fun, and we found Mike. And what's kind of funny is I saw you on day one. Boy, oh boy, has it been fun till
Yeah.
we got here.
It's been a few days since we've seen each other, and the days have all kind of melted together, but it's good. and
Melted.
We made it.
Melted is the perfect word. I don't know if you knew what you were just getting at, but this has been a vapor lock-in fun type of a power tour. And I was joking because my buddy over here, this is basically a 2014 F-150. He has no issues. And I was like, I don't know who's having more fun, me or you, because like when I think back in the memories, I'm gonna remember sitting on the side of the road fixing this, whereas he just has to remember sitting on the side of the road waiting for me to fix it. Dude,
Yeah, he got a lot of doom scrolling going on.
this has been incredible.
It has been our biggest ever Hot Rod Power Tour. You know, we've been doing this since 1995. We have over 8,000 participants this week.
Wow.
No surprise, right? We have Route 66. It's pretty special. The 100th anniversary and 250th anniversary of the United States. So we knew it would be a big one, and we're glad everybody came out to celebrate with us.
It's a literal bucket list thing, and as you know, we're going to be keeping on going all the way.
You end up in Santa Monica, give us a call. Our office for Hot Rod is in El Segundo, not too far away, and we'd love to see you out there.
Dude, that sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'm going to, I guess, go look at the rest of the stuff here, enjoy the rest of it.
Well, thanks for coming
It's
out.
almost
and
over.
Safe journey to the rest of the coast.
Thank you.
All right, man.
See you later. That wraps up Power Tour, but our journey down the Mother Road continues. Wait till you see what's next on Route 66. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check back for the next episode of the Mother Road Run.